Quiet on the set. Good morning, precious. And today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl Shakenya. Hey, Brandon. Brandon's here, guys. Brandon's here. How you doing, young man? And today, guys, yesterday I came on, and do you know the whole video? I don't know how much y'all heard yesterday, but I tell you, yesterday was a juicy show. It was so juicy. Oh, fix it, Jesus. I don't even know if I can recap. I really don't. I know it was on the lines of, we talked about how your baby might be feeling or going through when they become parents. We talked about how it can affect them in their adult life. And yesterday I brought us back to how they're being affected now as they're still growing. I know. And I was talking about, see, damn. And see, I had 2 nights of festivities, so I'm like, I even told y'all my edge is growing back yesterday. I know. It was a good show. But I basically talked about some of the things that you can think of that you probably was teaching your baby that's probably not being taught now. I know, it got a little deep, didn't it, for a minute? I know. Yeah, so it's like, because you can't really say what's being done and what's not being done, what's being taught and what's not being taught, because you're not a part of it. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's being done on the other side. I know. All you can do is assume. And you know what they say about that. You need to get over here? Oh, okay. Oh, no. Yeah, when you assume, you make an ass out of you. So you don't want to do that. But you do got to try to think, what if, what might not be taught. Because remember yesterday, you don't remember because it didn't show yesterday. Because if you can kind of gauge on some of the things that you know might not be being taught, when you finally get that relationship back with your baby, you still got to teach those things. I know, I know. Because see, by the time they reach out to you and realize all the bullshit, ooh, fix it, Jesus. Ooh, when they find out all the things that has been done to them and the reasons why they've been done to them, the lying and the manipulation to get back to the other parent, and when they truly find out that it wasn't because it was any parenting concerns, all that, when it hits them, they're usually an adult. So all that time that's been missed, that you would never get back, yeah, the stuff that you feel that they might not have learned, you still got to teach them. I know, you still have to teach them because they still don't know. Because they was robbed of that. Remember when the parent turned them against you and took them out your life? They was robbed of that. So, yeah, so you got to try to think about what the child may or may not have learned in that time that you've been absent from their life. Ain't nobody in here. Calm down. I know. Like, I was raising my daughters in my likeness. Yeah. Can you imagine some mini me's running, some little mini minions from me running? I know, somebody's coming. I know. Yeah, I was raising them in my likeness. Hey, Lamar in the house, how you doing, baby? Yeah, I was raising them to be confident in themselves. Yeah. I was raising them to be strong. I was raising them to be independent. I was raising them to be fearless. I was raising them to believe in themselves. I was raising them to know that they can do anything that they put their mind to. So it was a lot of stuff that I was trying to instill in my babies that I don't know how much of it is being taught. Yeah, I was raising them with the mindset of managing a 9-to-5 as well as the knowledge of entrepreneurship. Yeah, that's very important. I don't know. Credit, how important credit is. It was just so many things, how important education is. Finish your education. Continue going to school as long as you can. Get as many degrees under your belt as you can. I gotta taste this coffee, y'all. I'm sorry. Ooh, it's no sugar. Yeah, it was just a lot. So to try to sit back and think about what's not being taught now, it's troubling. But you got to try to gauge it, because when that baby come back to you, which that baby will, they always do. They just grown when they come back. But when they come back to you, you got to have a conversation to figure out how to instill those things that might be lacked and missed. Yeah. And then you got to figure out what might be lacked and missed, because you still don't know. You still don't know. Yeah, it's so important for y'all to raise those babies together. So important. It is so important for y'all not to compete with one another and use this as a competition. It is so important. Yeah. For the sake of that child. Everything is for the baby. So yeah, guys, that's what we touched up on yesterday. And the video was acting up and I had to delete it. So yeah, just think about some of the things that you think your child might not be being taught right now, so that when you do get that relationship back, you can teach them. And that's it, y'all, for Coffee Conversation. When you get a minute, go to my YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit subscribe. It's free, it's easy to do. And then look at some of the videos. And if you like one of them, take it. It's yours. Share it. Yep. And I don't think I want that. All right, guys, I'm on my way to that house. I'm out.